welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz Review! So,
back to the Penguin.
Back to the Penguin, episode 3, episode name, Bliss.
Bliss, and it's all basically about the fact that we finally got to the Bliss drug shipment, which seems to be coming out of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
And
from these like fungusy things.
yeah, they got these mushrooms, and it's like the ooze on the mushrooms.
Ooh.
But we're running a bit ahead of ourselves because this starts off with Vic with a prequel.
Kind of, yeah, it's a prequel to the series, very much on the night of the ending of The Batman.
That's it.
We see his kind of love interest, who we later see in this episode,
Yep.
and a couple of friends and stuff. We see that he leaves his house
To have a little bit of a party on top of the roof.
Party.
They were talking about watching something being blown up, didn't they?
Yeah, they thought it was like celebrations or something. But then
Boom, boom, boom.
the flood happens.
The flood happens.
And his family gets completely
mullered.
Exactly.
And so we get that backstory of Vic, and then we forward, and we're back to the drugs, the Bliss. So it's the Bliss and the Falcone, obviously, and we've got the young girl whose name escapes me,
Sophia,
who is trying to take over. Basically, that
was the thing. That was the ending of the last episode. We saw that Sophia had kind of become semi-friends with the Penguin.
Yeah.
And we do kind of see that power dynamic developing in this episode. We see how the Penguin wants it to be kind of like a 50-50 type of thing. However, she is very much, I'm in charge, you are not.
You're my driver.
Stay in your place.
You were my driver.
Stay in
You're going to stay my driver, kind of.
And he's obviously very like gritting his teeth over this.
But interesting thing, because we see the Bliss, we see that it comes from Arkham Asylum, or Sanitarium, or whatever they add on the boxes. I thought that was going to be an opportunity to show the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
I thought the Scarecrow, or at least
could have been
his alter ego, being a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mention.
Yeah, a little mention, a little something there, just to get that little
seed, plant the seed.
But anyway, so the Bliss is going through, and it starts getting complicated because they want to.
They want a distributor.
They want to distribute. They want to distribute to the triads and things like that, or one of the Chinese.
One of the many gangs of Gotham City.
Yeah, but they need proof. They won't believe them until
they need They need the backing of one of the higher ups in the Falcone family.
And it's that chap that he's got to do.
And it's the guy he wanted to frame in the previous episode, which went completely awry.
Yes.
So he basically
manages
to catch him in the act, for want of more elaborate description.
Exactly.
With somebody.
That's his boss's wife.
It's his boss's wife.
That's it.
The boss who shot the bodyguard in the previous one.
Yes. So he is made to make the phone call after he has his phone stuffed down his throat.
Yeah, after making fun of the Penguin.
Don't
make fun of the Penguin. That always ends badly for you.
Exactly. Meanwhile, poor old Vic is having second thoughts because
he's been invited to leave.
Well, the Penguin left. Well, he was meant to be driving for the Penguin and Sophia, wasn't he? But then Sophia said no, he can stay here. So he's in the Penguin's flat, apartment, whatever, and he invites his old girlfriend over.
Yep.
And then he's been sort of, the old heartstrings are pulling for him to leave.
Yeah, and it's very much that debate in this episode.
Will he or won't he?
Will he or won't he?
And he does actually have it out with the Penguin eventually.
Yeah.
And the Penguin, I think he thinks that the Penguin is basically going to shoot him.
Yeah.
That's why it's been so difficult for him to bring it up. But the Penguin says, get out of here, just go, which he does. And he watches his girlfriend get on the bus and leave. And he stays.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because just towards the end,
the Maronis turn up and say, "You think we haven't been watching you, Penguin?" And get Sophia and the Penguin down on their knees, guns to their heads.
Literally gonna pop
and it
them.
is this moment that Vic suddenly
comes out
of nowhere, conveniently,
and plows
into one of the guards.
Yep.
Penguin jumps in the car, deliberately leaves Sophia.
Yeah, he says, Vic says, what about Sophia? And he says,
just leave her. And
so
they just had this really...
Where that's going to go next week, I don't know.
They had this almost heart-to-heart conversation about their plans just before this all occurred.
Yeah, and it's like, sod it, leave her. So where that's going to go next week,
I don't know. This episode, very much for me, was a lot better than the previous episode because I thought Sophia's character very much overshadowed the Penguin in the previous episode. This one, I think they actually balance it out a lot better. Yeah.
And we got to see that backstory with Vic, which I think helps to sort of set
I wonder what's going to happen with his character.
I don't know. You kind of feel that...
Is there going to be like some reveal later down the line that he's actually this well-known character from the series?
I don't know.
Potentially, I don't know.
If anybody knows about
Vic,
if
he's in the comics or anywhere, please let us know.
But he seems such a nice lad, and obviously when he gets nervous, his stutter comes out, and you kind of wonder whether his character is going to slowly go down the dark side, if you know what I mean, or try and stay with working within that environment, but still trying to stay good, like his dad.
Yeah, because you see that. Yeah, he's kind of having flashbacks and things. And
this is what he's
remembering his dad.
This is what my dad would have wanted me to do. My dad, would have, would be embarrassed. Yeah, I kind of wonder if he's going to spiral. I would like to see that character development actually, because he does seem to be an odd character at the moment. But there we go. So I liked it. I thought it was an enjoyable episode,
and I'm certainly looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying the series, and I think I'm just going to give this one. I'm going to give it a 7.
Give it a 7. I think that
it's keeping my interest up.
Also going to give it a 7.
There you go.
Better than last week, but not as good as the first one.
No.
But I'm certainly looking forward to the next one.
How many episodes do you know we got in this?
I think it might be 8.
Okay, so we've still got a long way to go yet.
Yeah. We're on tender hooks at this point. We really want to see the Penguin, become the crime lord of Gotham.
Yeah. Do you know, I did actually
because his performance as the Penguin is just brilliant. Phenomenal.
You say that, but I saw some social media stuff, and social media is so stupid these days. Yep. It was coming out saying that people are offended that he's wearing a fat suit, that it's derogatory towards people who are fat. He's the Penguin. The Penguin's meant to be
humans.
The Penguin's meant to be rotund.
What are you doing?
Stupid people out there. Anyway, that's it. Review of episode 3 of The Penguin. But before we go, we'd just like to thank everybody out there that has already bought us a coffee, because you're keeping this cup full.
But it's empty again.
I know it's empty again.
Please buy us a coffee. It means so much. It helps the channel stay alive, and we love the support. Thank you very much.
Thank you all that have been buying us coffee so far. You guys are great. We're going to have to get a different mug, I think.
We definitely are. Personalised ones.
Should we get personalised ones?
People could win.
There we go.
In special competitions that we can do in the future.
Buy us a coffee. And
win a mug.
And win a mug, maybe. Because we could look into that.
We're going to do that. I reckon we could do that. Please buy us a coffee using the link in the description below. It means a lot, and thank you very much if you do.
Thank you all.
If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
See you in the next one.